Hello and welcome to BW Business World. Today we are here at Indian Hospitality Summit and Awards 2025. Thank you so much, Mielle, for joining us.
Pleasure.
You have had a great and a very detailed panel on DEI.
That's right.
Now this is your area of work. When we talk about inclusion, many of the projects, many of the initiatives by design remain on paper and not implemented 100%.
Okay.
That is a bigger question or skeptical area. How do you look at it, and how well are we doing from an Indian standpoint?
So I'll talk more specifically about Sarovar. So I think DEI, to be honest, is not really so much in terms of how much can you spend as a company to, sort of put DEI measures in place. I think more of it is you need to have DEI in your heart, specifically because these are measures that are all over your practices that you do. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Now, we may not be the pioneers as far as employing people with disabilities in our company. Having said that, we probably have close to about maybe 50 or 55 such employees working in our hotels with various disabilities ranging from maybe speech and hearing impairment to maybe intellectual disabilities, autism, and even Down syndrome. But I'll give you another flip side to that is the kind of support that we get from the families of these people to see that their siblings or their children are wearing a uniform, going to work, are able to earn a livelihood. Those are more rewarding touch points for us. Across the company, we are now slowly trying to push the benchmark as far as the gender diversity is concerned. Most of our general managers in the company are male. We have our first general manager in the company this year who's a lady, and we're slowly trying to sort of push the envelope as far as that is concerned. We're making inroads into the DEI space. Are we there yet entirely? Not really, but I'm sure in the years to come we'll have a lot more to talk about on that front as well.
Now when we talk about DEI,
yes.
Whether it's gender, whether it's different abilities, whether it's Down syndrome, maybe hear and speech impairment, any type of disability or different ability, right. It's very challenging when it comes to general public to change their mindset.
Right.
We get to witness a problem at the cultural level,
right.
mindset level.
Right.
How do you solve that? How is that, an actionable sort of road to progress?
So I'll tell you, we've been very fortunate as far as that is concerned because we do a lot of sensitization programs at the hotels. So this is something we've been doing over the last couple of years now. And in the hotels, particularly where we have such, such employees who are either, who have a certain disability of sorts, we do a lot of sensitization for the team that works along with them. We have a buddy system that we put in place. We have training for the caretakers also who come and are there in the premises while those individuals are working. So there is a lot of support that is rallied around those 2 or 3 individuals who are there in that setup to ensure that they are comfortable, that they are well looked after. We sometimes even invite the families to come over for a couple of days to check that that they are all well taken care of. So there is a lot of effort that we really put into ensuring that, and we have cases where we've or examples in our hotels where we've had people working for maybe 3-4 years doing similar roles. So we ranging from accounts to housekeeping to food and beverage to even kitchen to food and beverage service, so on and so forth. So we've really opened up horizons, which probably we had not done in the past. And hopefully in the years to come, we'll have a lot more to talk about on that front.
Now you briefly mentioned in your initial remark that in the top tier, to move that needle, to make that change is a little difficult. We may get to see a lot of differently able people in the lower staff, maybe yes. servers, maybe in the restaurant, maybe in the other departments. But in the top tier of hotel managements, it's difficult to see that inclusion at that level. Beyond your Sarovar experience or observation, how do you look at this problem quotient, and how do you advise to make that or bring about that change?
So I really don't see that as too much of a challenge, to be honest. I think the industry is really evolving today. Topics that were really taboo, so to speak, maybe 10 years or 15 years back are not really the case anymore. I think today the topic is talent, so it really doesn't matter what comes along with that. At the end of the day, it's what you're really able to bring to the table and what you're able to achieve in your role. So I think it's more about what the individual can really deliver than what else comes along with the entire package. So I think that's what's more important.
Very interesting and very well said. Just the final bit of it. Sure. 10 years down the line, with all of the mechanism in place, all of the actions in place, bodies like yours are in action, how will India look better 10 years down the line?
I think India is a force to reckon with already, and I think 10 years from now, India is a powerhouse that nobody is really going to be able to stop, whether it's hospitality or any other industry for that matter. Yeah.
How lovely. I'm looking forward to that, India. Thank you so much
for
speaking with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.